But you must set your intent on what thoughts you want to think all throughout the day. You must have a premeditated solution. And I always speak about having a premeditated solution because a lot of situations take place and we don't have a premeditated solution or a solution-based response that we already pre-establish. You must pre-establish who you want to be, what energy you want to bring, how you want to be perceived. You have to have a clear image of your future self. Do your future self agree, or how do your future self respond to certain situations, negative situations, positive situations? Is your future self nervous? Is your future self uncomfortable? Do your future self deal with a lot of self-doubt or negative thoughts or negative emotions? You have to have a clear perspective of who you want to be second to second and moment to moment. Like, it's not about going through our life and paying attention to like bills, or with this happening or that happening or this. Like, you have to have a clear focus of what thoughts you want to think. You have to have a goal for your thinking. And I always speak about having a goal for your thinking because what thoughts you generate is based upon your unintentional thoughts. So either you have no goal for your thinking and your thoughts are just producing negative thoughts against your will because you're not being intentional or you're not being deliberate. So the more and more you consciously create your reality, then the more and more you can be in your reality or alter your reality, because when you alter your perspective towards a situation, then you simultaneously alter the situation. So I always say this: you define a situation, the situation don't define itself. So you define every moment and you make the moment the moment. You have to allow your higher self to come to the surface by you embracing uncomfortability. Now, a lot of people avoid stress, but the thing is this: when you understand the psychology or the science behind why stress is necessary, then one thing you know is that stress allows the body, or it prepares the body for future adversity. Stress prepares the body, like even if a baby is stressed at a young age, it's actually preparing the body for danger. It's preparing the body for stressful situations so that you can adapt and so that you can move and respond highly effectively under pressure. So you must learn how to master being comfortable with feeling uncomfortable and embrace uncomfortability. The more and more you run from uncomfortability, then the more and more negative emotions, anxiety, negative thoughts affect you. When a person has mastered their thinking or mastered their emotions, they have stopped resisting negative thoughts, anxiety, negative emotions. So the more and more you resist negative thoughts, negative emotions, or anxiety, the more and more it's going to consistently be generated throughout your body and throughout your psyche. So the key is within you, making sure you utilize your intentional thinking and you establish the goal that you want to have for your thinking. So what is the goal for your thinking? Do you study your thinking about your thinking second to second and moment to moment all throughout the day? Do you pay attention to detail all throughout the day, all throughout your life? Do you always strive to do everything with a certain level of exactness and accuracy and speed and confidence and quickness? Are you all? The book is called The Clever Unlimited Mindset, Rare Experiences, and it's all about having a clever, unlimited mindset. And a clever, unlimited mindset, to be clever is to be skillful and to be intelligent. Hold on, man. You want to get up?
Yeah.
Hold on. He want to get up, y'all. Come on, let me see. Yeah, man. You talking to him? What's up, big girl? Ooh, hold on. Come on, let me see. Come on. Okay, man. I got both of them now. Hold on, y'all. Let me get your hand. Okay. Let's talk this knowledge. So self-confidence is self-trust. And in order to have a high level of self-confidence or self-confident in general, you must have clarity about what makes you who you are. When you have clarity about what makes you who you are, or you have clarity about how you want to think or how you want to feel in certain life situations, then you can proceed throughout the day without having social anxiety or without having nervousness or anxiety around powerful personalities or powerful people. Now, the most challenging things for humans is to have a high level of confidence, no anxiety, no negative thoughts or emotions around powerful people or powerful personalities. So it's all about, do you highlight other people's characteristics and abilities over your characteristics and abilities? Do you stop being you so other people can be them? Do you underestimate your self-value and overestimate someone else's self-value? Do you take ownership of your rarity? Do you embrace your rarity? Do you embrace what makes you unique, what makes you different, and what makes you special? Moment to moment and second to second. When I say embrace what makes you rare, and when I say embrace what makes you different, when I say embrace what makes you unique, I mean embrace that moment to moment and second to second. Embrace what makes you unique. And the more and more you become obsessed with your rarity, the more and more you become obsessed with your uniqueness, then the more and more you can generate high vibrational thoughts, and you can allow everything that's taking place within your mind to synchronize in the form of your environment, and birds and animals and different insects and butterflies, and everything around you will start to sync or synchronize with you based upon your brain or your neural activity synchronizing. So just from experiencing new thoughts, like I made a video, and the video was speaking about repetition, the power of repetition. Now a genius is one who's obsessed with repetition and paying attention to detail over a long period of time. So it's all about being obsessed with paying attention to detail and being in a super deep focus in order to activate the flow state. Now, a lot of people get into a certain zone, they move a certain way, they think a certain way, and they behave a certain way with their hand gestures and their hand expressions. But what triggers or positive emotional triggers you have to activate that flow state? What positive emotions do you have pre-established in order to activate your flow state? You must have different thoughts, different past memories, positive past achievements, positive past feedback in order to trigger positive emotions, in order to trigger your flow state so you can move a certain way, think a certain way, perform a certain way, and perform on a certain level. Hold on, man. Hold on. I'm here. I'm in a. Whew. So. It's like that, son. Yeah, big girl. Hey. 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 Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You got it, big girl. So, I'm going to say it again. What is the goal for your thinking? Are you studying your thinking second to second and moment to moment all throughout the day? Now, don't get me wrong. You want to be thoughtless. And thoughtless doesn't mean that you don't have thoughts. It just means that you have thoughts less. It's just like being fearless. Being fearless doesn't mean that you don't experience fear. It just means that you experience fear less. And whenever you're in fear, you don't fear being in fear. So never fear being in fear. We don't fear other people. We only fear our thoughts. But it's not other people. It's only our thoughts. So never fear being in fear. Never run from uncomfortability. Embrace uncomfortability. See, a lot of people have social anxiety because they're... Hold on, let me slow down. A lot of people have social anxiety because they don't allow themselves to be aggressive or negative in a sense of allowing yourself to have a serious look or being very serious minded. Now, a lot of people allow other people to step on their toes, or in other words, a lot of people allow other people to make them feel uncomfortable. But the only reason other people are able to make you feel uncomfortable is for two reasons. One, you're living from the outside in, or you're thinking about their thinking about your thinking, or you're thinking about how they perceive you or what they think about you, which shouldn't matter anyways, because someone else's thinking doesn't matter without you thinking about their thinking, and your thoughts add value to things. So that's one thing. And then another reason is because a lot of people don't allow themselves to be whole. Now, when you allow yourself to be whole, you embrace your darkness with your... See, darkness is necessary in order to bring forth the light. So it's not about being negative or lacking self-control or thought control or emotional control. It's not about that. It's about bringing a certain level of determination and confidence. Confidence is connected to being extremely serious and somewhat aggressive. So you have to be intensely or passionate and serious about displaying a high level of energy in certain moments. You have to be extremely serious about bringing a high frequency into certain life events or certain life situations. You must be extremely passionate about being a certain you every single day. If you're not extremely passionate about studying for long hours, studying new concepts, always learning new things in order to create a new brain structure, in order to expand and enhance your self-confidence, you wanna have a positive, high vibrational mental perspective or mental perception of yourself, so that you can have a positive subconscious belief that drives and produces positive emotional habits, positive behavior habits. And you want to always make sure that you set your intent to think certain thoughts all throughout the day. Yeah, big girl. Yeah, he running. Yeah, he running outside. He running. Yeah, say I'm powerful.
He running.
Say I'm powerful.
I'm powerful.
Say I'm strong.
I'm strong.
Say I'm intelligent.
I'm intelligent.
Say I'm confident.
I'm confident.
Say I'm smart.
I'm smart.
You smart, big girl. Woo! He snapped the phone like, yeah. Hold on, big girl. So, hold on, y'all. I gotta. 1 second. So let me see. Hopefully, usually when I make live videos, it usually cut off in the midst of the video because I'm outside and usually the phone get too hot. And they but I did want to say this. It's all about just being intentional. And you have to have a goal on what feeling you want to feel consistently throughout your life. You must have a goal, or you must pre-establish every single morning when you first wake up what thoughts you want to program in your psyche, what thoughts you want to program deeply within your subconscious. Now, when you speak with a certain level of energy, when you speak with a certain level of flow, or you speak with a high level of strength, then what you're doing unconsciously or consciously, you're programming a certain voice in your unconscious or subconscious so that you can have a more powerful belief about yourself. Even self-talk has been shown to rewrite the DNA. So you want to make sure, and I got a lot going on here, but go get your brother bottle, big girl. Enjoy yourself. You too. Thank you. So, what's up? Who we got up on here? Okay, thank you, big girl. Let me see. Who we got up on here? Create who you are. Yes, indeed. Create who you are. You must establish who you are to yourself so you can establish who you are to the world. If you never establish who you are to yourself, you will never be able to establish who you are to the world. See, the world ain't gonna take you serious until you start to take you serious. And I'm trying to see who up on here right now. So the world ain't gonna take you serious until you take yourself serious. So you have to have a serious approach to your day, or in other words, life is all about having a mixture of playfulness, but also seriousness. You must have a serious approach to your day. You must have a serious approach to who you want to be all throughout the day. The moment you stop setting your intent is the moment you allow your unwanted negative thoughts or your negative unconscious programs to play as the negative thoughts we have, or anxiety or self-doubt or anything like that. It's a reflection of a certain program. It's a reflection of certain thinking habits. Your subconscious beliefs is a reflection of thinking habits. So certain thinking habits come from certain beliefs. So if you're constantly thinking certain things about yourself, then you have an unconscious belief that thinks small of you, and you may not understand that you think big of yourself in certain aspects, you have a positive self-belief, but then unconsciously you can also have a negative self-belief, and they can be in conflict. So some days you wake up with confidence, some days you second guess yourself. Some days you have a super high energy, some days you have a low energy. But it's all based upon, are you intentionally generating the thoughts that you want to generate and you want to program into your mind?